like it. I don't think we've ever had MOUZ have won against with a 2-1 victory. And this is the last match that NAVI Junior will be playing, and even so, they have solidified themselves a pretty good position in Group B. But now it's just about this early little rivalry before we head off. I mean, we are closing on. We have only tomorrow left for groups, and then we are gonna kick off with playoffs. And First Blood is gonna be drawn by Ulnit down bottom, and with Supream having a little bit better of a time. You do have that good period where you can just cleave off of targets left and right, and up top, another chance will be found by MOUZ as they take down the Riddys. And now Niku's gotta be super... Actually, no, it just expired. It's fine. But we have seen these early NARMAN rotations, especially around the minute 4 water runes. Even though he has been a little bit more successful with Earthshaker when it comes to them, it's still looking good. Down bottom, PMA once again in danger. He will die alongside his courier. And yet again, this time it's gonna be Bengan. But they're not gonna find anybody. Instead, PMA, they are gonna find Bengan, who was attempting to rotate in mid, and maybe even snatch the bounty rune, but he's gonna get nothing out of it. A good kill for NAVI Junior. They will... I mean, the good thing is they can call in one. If Ulnit is opting in for a similar build with what we saw being played out onto Shad earlier. Shad went in with the Rush Orchid Malevolence, and then with the Blink Dagger as his first items. But in this sense, I don't know, you want to hurt a little bit more. Wait, hold up. Dream Coil down bottom, they will connect onto both, and they will get a lock onto Ulnit. Nice rotation there from NAVI Junior. But yeah, even so, I still agree with the argument that in this case you want to go in with that right-click builds a little bit more, going with the Echo Saber play. Because on the other side, you are contending versus... So far, it is Supream and Force who are getting the best out of this. As Ulnit is obviously a target here, but already posing the question for NAVI Junior, you are throwing yourself onto one as Ulnit. Yeah, he's gonna be taken down yet again here. But you are allowing Force and Supream to just do whatever they want. And that's still some sort of a compensation from MOUZ. 2 minutes ago, right now he's been a little bit of a better time. Force is gonna go forward, but the net is gonna stop him. NAVI Junior calling for backup, realizing they can find 2 big targets here, maybe even 3. And the Dream Coil is gonna be dropped down. It's gonna be on to Bengan, who is fighting for his life. But better for him to go down rather than anybody else from his course. And the shard right after. But still 11 minutes into the game, we are at the tied score. And with MOUZ having still a slighter advantage of 2k. Even though their carry has been suffering yet. Oh, there will be an attempt to tackle gotthejuice down, but a nice toss there. It will cancel the pulverize. Still NARMAN, Bengan, they're keeping up the pressure. Life Drain is available. They will use it to keep Force alive. But NARMAN, he might die in Fest. gotthejuice, he has broken free, and Supream jumping in from back. He will snipe down Daze. Force jumping back into the action, and the second snipe, he's gonna go down. PMA, nice proof there. They will take down Bengan and Force, but it's gonna be another one for Supream. Yet MOUZ, they don't have any heroes left, or do they? It's Ulnit, he's still there, but they will lose Supream in the process. It's gonna be a double triple for Niku and for Supream, yet Supream, he is gonna lose it. And Supream, I do believe he has the Blink Dagger already. Diffusal completed onto PMA. That's gonna hurt just a little bit. And Supreme doesn't care that God the Juice is right next to him. He will keep up the pressure onto this tier 1. Yet NAVI Junior, they call in rotations. Dream Coil drop down is gonna be broken, and Supreme looking like he could die, yet Force. Nice stomp forward, finds a polarized target. God the Juice is gonna get destroyed. The Pugna Petrol Station from the backlines is gonna heal Supreme up to maximum. He will take down PMA. Daze, Niku still in the danger zone. Force getting close to him, but he's not gonna catch him. Still, with 4 clean kills. Oh, they will find even Riddys in the backlines thanks to Ulnit. But yeah, with 4 clean kills right under the tower, NAVI Junior have no other choice other than, well, to move the game. It's a 14 on to 9 with a 7k net worth favor for MOUZ, with Supreme reigning supreme so far and Ulnit right behind him. And MOUZ using this newly obtained outpost, they will go in for the charge yet again. Daze. He attempts to save his life with the avalanche, but not gonna get far. Ulnit, he lost the momentum to catch a rift. We have, well, 1 wisdom rune still hasn't been claimed, and that's on the side of MOUZ, which could be a pleasant surprise for NAVI Junior if they find it. Meanwhile, MOUZ, they are busy with the Tormentor shard given to Bengan. It's gonna be the latent toxicity ability granted. Which does add up with another layer of slow and annoyance to this game. And Daze will die on one side while Ulnit gets a solo kill onto PMA. What's his face? Hold up. I was lost in thought for a second and looking at Riddys dying. Tries to save his butt with a freezing shield, but it's not gonna happen. And Dream Coil for the save. Niku will TP out to safety, but the rest of the crew, they are in danger as Daze is gonna be found. PMA is slowed down, caught into the trap. Supreme is still hitting. Will he poof away? And oh, it's gonna evade that last right click. Still Supreme, he is dedicated, drops another trap, tries to slow him down, but Supreme is slowed as well. I don't think that the Scepter is gonna help you in any way. Bottom set of racks, dead and gone. And MOUZ, they can keep on pushing. Wanna go in for another set. They don't care where NAVI Junior are. In this scenario, they don't have that high ground defense. What they can hope for is plays like this. They will catch Force though, silence him up, lock him into everything they have, but MOUZ will find safe passage to keep up the pressure. Daze first target to be taken down, NARMAN in the back lanes, just making sure Force is healed up, and they will take down PMA right afterwards. Supreme a little bit in danger, nice toss back from Daze, draws Force back onto high ground, but no, they're just gonna take down everybody one by one, and GG is gonna be called. Almost 24 minutes into the game, and it's gonna be an absolute team wipe as Force jumps into the fountain just to make sure they go down. And MOUZ, they're gonna be the first one to take. Well, miscellaneous results, they did have a win with 1 and Junior, because, I mean, they can, not only that they took it away from MOUZ, they actually can work with this pick very nicely. Especially as a carry contender. As for the mid lane, it did leave them a little bit vulnerable, but speaking of, it's PMA down bottom who is gonna die as first blood, and they tender on the other side. And usually off lanes, not a lot of teams opt in to go in for a double range combination. MOUZ are the ones who tend to go in that direction, especially if they go in with, oh, the Witch Doctor plays, but got the juice. Nice jump there from Bengan. He will come in through the gates, drop a sentry ward, insta scout out, got the juice, and your melt is not gonna save you, buddy. A good call there for MOUZ to try to keep this lane under control. Toss forward the Maledict, Riddys, Blood Grenade will be dropped, as well as the Earth Spike, attempt for a deny, and it's not gonna happen. Force takes down both of them. PMA is generally super punished. Even in that last game, I mean, that Meepo pick was such a fall off. I don't know, I guess they had a pretty big idea which failed to execute. Meanwhile, mid lane, daze, he will keep Niku tethered up, but NARMAN and Supreme are gonna hurt him significantly. They break the tether, and no, daze, he's not gonna connect, even though Niku took a couple of steps back to make sure he's gonna get attached, but not gonna happen. Does dazzle tiny, but it's gonna be an attempt by NAVI Junior to try to circumvent them, but nope, it's actually not gonna happen. They're gonna break away, realizing that. Or are they just gonna stick around? They were just waiting for the couriers to drop by. I don't know, looking at where Niku is in the minimap, and he's been sticking around there for a little bit too long. He is gonna use it for farming, at the very least, but going AFK jungling, it's not the bestest of ideas. Especially if you're a mid laner, you want to go in for those early juicy kills, as MOUZ are trying to get at. Oh, but still, Niku, he will be able to cut through Supreme. And the second catch, Timber Chain, and it's gonna make it double. Bengan, that explosively as gotthejuice can. But this TA has been having a little bit of a struggle. Riddys gonna be found, but will he be dead? Answer is yes. The poison stacks, they will burst through even during the tether. Let's see who NAVI Junior end up finding here. Riddys does see a little bit of movement around that camp, confirms it is Supreme that we're seeing. Supreme tries to make it on the run. They will connect with everything, but he's not gonna die, all landing into a black hole, which didn't get cancelled out. Arena, nice catch onto 3. MOUZ, they're avoiding everything they can find, but eventually Supreme will go down, but Riddys, PMA, and daze, all of them will be taken down in return. A good. They will back off from imminent danger. And of course, smoke up to make sure Ulnit is not going to be taken down, or maybe they can turn it around alongside with Ulnit, realizing that NAVI Junior might still be in the vicinity. Oh, they will make a catch. Gotthejuice, nice 3-man arena. NARMAN will lose his momentum. Bengan dies in the finger of death, but force with the black hole gets 3-4 out of them. Takes down Riddys and PMA one by one. Double avalanche. Gotthejuice instantly deleted. Daze, there's no target for you to tether onto. You gotta accept death, my friend. Another initiation from NAVI Junior down the drain. I mean, down Niku and PMA like they're made out of sand, like paper, glass, ice, whatever you want to call it. And they will make a stand once again, finding gotthejuice as he is farming up, dropping all the sentries so he's not going to go undetected. And they will take him. PMA jumping just at the end of it. Supreme looking super low. They will wait out the shield to take him down, but Ulnit coming in from the backlines. NARMAN finds a nice setup for him. They will take down Niku, and looking like they could take down PMA as well. Flag cannon disconnecting, so are the poison stacks, and Bengan will eventually burst them down. And hello, a small stack, but worth the taken. As NARMAN, he finds actually Riddys as well. Attempts to run and hide, but they're low on cooldowns. Oh, and there's a scepter upgrade. Onto Supreme. Is gonna hurt a little bit more. And once again, MOUZ, rinse and repeat, they're ready to strike. NARMAN commits for a jump, he finds Riddys. Just to be slowed down yet again, yet I think they got a sighting onto gotthejuice and the rest of the crew. Yet NAVI Junior, they will respond with a strike back again. NARMAN, nice save there. They will use everything for the Tiny to live, but Ulnit leads the charge, drops PMA super low, but it's gonna be Supreme taking down PMA. Gotthejuice still left out in the open, and he's gonna go down as next. I foresee the Radiant's top tower falling. Easy peasy for MOUZ. They're playing this super nicely, actively using NARMAN as bait, and this is a pretty tanky Tiny that you're dealing with. He just jumps in, and you're just gonna throw a Shadow Grave, they're gonna throw a Disruption, and he's safe. He's safe from that early jump that NAVI Junior have to deliver this, well, seemingly, you know, helpless grandpa is packing a lot of firepower. And he hasn't been taken out just yet. He's 509 on the KDA counter, which is insane, and oh, poor daze. Just gonna get blasted into smithereens. And with that, what else can we do? We're just gonna start sieging onto high ground. See if NAVI Junior react to it. Even if they do, there's force lurking on the sides and Bengan a little bit further away as a fail switch for MOUZ. And I love the combo that they're having. Narman insta commits for a jump, avalanche toss, Riddys dies pretty much mid-air. Not sure if he even fully landed before he was dead. This is absolutely fine, an alternative way to push forth. And that's gonna be through mid as Narman. Uh-oh, they get a big catch. It's gonna be Niku, and is he? No, he's not even gonna be able to chain away Niku. Oh, daze. He's gonna force out a short-range relocate. And will MOUZ use this as the takedown? Nice jump there, Navi. Oh, they're not gonna be able to save daze. Narman, even though at the risk of losing his own life, potentially, he will find and secure daze. And of course, with a long-range kill, even Riddys is gonna die. Where's the rest of NAVI Junior? What are they trying to do here? How are they gonna salvage this game is the big question. They can do only some cheesy strat like cutting off the lanes or something of that sort, so maybe trying to get in from the backlines, but of course he finds a black hole and it's gonna be on to Niku, who dies down. I mean, you have the advantage of short pulls, even with a clean slate 2 null, might I add. As Narman, he commits for one more jump, wants to latch on to daze, but really says no, PMA, he's gonna push him back into the fountain. And that's one pesky tiny being taken care of with some extra support from the sides, but they're gonna commit the finger of death as well to it. And now Niku jumping out in the open. They will try to jump onto Supreme, but instead they will commit for a chase onto Ulnit. Nice arena, spear into the wall. Supreme loses life number 1. Ulnit makes it away thanks to that BKB. And they will commit for a jump yet again, forcing the backlines. He can jump. This is a black hole potential. But no, actually, he's on cooldown for another 85 seconds. Never mind. Got the juice. Tries to fight it off versus Supreme, but nope, it's gonna be another short-range relocate for the safety. A valiant effort from Navi at the very least, but as soon as that channel breaks, he is down in the gutter as well. Of course, about 25 seconds remaining. This Enigma is up and ready to go, and just finding that ideal setup for the jump. And Niku, oh, we've got the juice. They will give Supreme a little bit of a surprise, but just to watch Riddys die, Niku, oh, looking like he's gonna die as well. Daze, a valiant tether effort, but he's not gonna make it. Dies within the TP channel. And got the juice. They see him right under the sentry. Nice arena lockout, but it's just gonna be a black hole setup for force yet again. They take down got the juice. They take down PMA. It's gonna be a triple kill for Ulnit. 27 onto 7 with 17k net worth in the favor of MOUZ. And it's looking like they can push all the way for Megas. They can even go in for tier 4s if they want to and end it over here. As Fortification 1 is gonna be popped up, but that does not scare Ulnit at all. Niku, just side by side with daze on the defense lines. Not sure what you can do here. Force, like this Enigma is merciless, but daze is gonna be the one who calls it. As MOUZ, after an entire season worth of rivalry, they will take a 2-0 clean slate victory over NAVI Junior within this group stage, pretty much fortifying MOUZ's first place position in the group stage. I mean, kudos to MOUZ. They completely obliterated us through